Okay, so I want to continue this series that Christianity is not the true religion. And I told y'all why I said I was going to do it, because they've been speaking, and I know some of y'all that's been doing it. Where is it? I know that some of y'all that's been doing it is black. I know you're black, so I told you, class is in session. Now, I was sparing y'all, but now y'all force me to bring out these things. Now, let me show you something. Genesis 9:4 says that we can eat all things, right? That's what it says. So we're going to continue this series. Christianity is not the true religion, nor are the religions that stem from it. So I'm going to be looking out of the camera because my camera is up here. As you can see, I'm looking in it. But I'm looking at the screen. So I'm going to be looking in the camera like I am now. I think just the camera right here, yeah. But I'm going to be looking away from it because on this phone, this is my new phone. And I'm not even sure how long I have as far as videos. I don't think it's a limit, but Christianity is not the true religion. Stop telling people they need to get saved in the name of Jesus, because that wasn't his name, for one. None of the sons had the task of saving men, for two. They just, if you study history, you'll see sculptures. Like you go to different parts of the world, you see sculptures where they were crafting these astronaut-looking beings. So yes, the sons of God were coming down at different time periods. But me studying history, their job was to just point you back. They weren't going to be sacrificed for you. That human sacrifice, that comes from Ireland. It comes from the Celts, which came from the Romans. The Roman was the original Celt. It was the original Irish. It was the original white person. So when they tell you that Christianity is a white man's religion, not all the way, but there's some truth to it. Like some aspects of what you believe in Christianity are indeed from the Celts. So stop telling me I need to. So what you basically telling me is I need to become a Celt. I need to accept the Celtic practice, even though they believed in many gods. The God said, "You shall have no other gods before me." Who are you? Okay, I'm going to take what was revealed and I'm going to believe that, because a lot of things about him are hidden from us. So how would he judge us based on something that came from people that were perhaps lynching the people who represented him in the earth? For one, they were cannibals. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to dog y'all. But I'm going to get into that too. I'm going to try not to make this part as long. This is part 4, y'all. So y'all, when you tell me because you don't like the way I look, you don't like the way I act, y'all know a lot of things I do, I'm actually trolling religious customs because I know that the Most High could care less. That's what I'm doing. Like for instance, I called December 21st. I was trying to get them, the people in my household, I said, let's just give each other gifts on December 21st. The reason I did that, I call it Thumb Your Nose Day. Like, you know how people, like that's my way of flipping off the cultures that people try to force me to accept. Y'all want to talk about how Trump was racist. Y'all want to talk about how Trump was racist. It's actually, it's racist for you as a black person to tell me that I'm being this or I'm being that because I don't celebrate the customs of the Irish. I'm not Irish. I don't have nothing against them. In fact, if you today celebrate Christmas, you're accepting pagan customs, but it's only sin depending on how you do it. Like if you got graven images in your house, stuff like that, you sin. You breaking the commandments. So I'm like, okay, well, then I'm not going to celebrate any holidays then. Any of these holidays, because I don't know what's right and what's wrong. Just like you said, well, you need to find out the tradition of your peoples. Too late. I'm going to make my own traditions, trolling everybody. I'm trolling them. I'm not going to accept the customs of the Celts, and I'm not going to accept the custom that y'all say is from my people, because I don't know what is and what ain't. I don't know what's evil. I don't know what's good. So I'm not celebrating any of this stuff. That's how I'm going to deal with it. So let's go to some of their custom. You Christians, you so saved, you so sanctified. You celebrated Halloween. You know what I do? I troll by watching horror movies. And some of them are quite amusing, because those ain't even real people. Those are characters. And the only reason why I do it, because I can. It's not something that I would do in my personal life. It's not something that I'm going to linger in my head. The only parts of a lot of the horror movies is the funny parts. Like the one I was just watching. I just watched, what was the name of that? Conference on Netflix. And the main part I remember from that movie is when he was fighting the killer, and the killer had him on the ground punching him in the face. And he said, mosquito season came early this year. Oh my, that was just hilarious to me. So let's look at some of the holiday. You sanctimonious people, you know you don't drink or smoke, right? And that's fine. But did you let your granddaughters and your grandsons and your sons and your daughters wear costumes to school? Mr. Religious One? Some of y'all that have been coming on here telling me, man, my nail broke. What I need to do, you was letting your kids wear costumes to school. Thus, you lost. You lost. You don't even know your culture. You haven't even created your own. So when you don't know your original culture, you're supposed to create your own traditions. You understand what I'm saying? But you want to talk about me as if I'm lost. No, I'm not lost. I'm no matrix. I'm out of the matrix. You think because of your education level that you're better than me. You think because you get more haircuts than me that you're better than me. You think because you wear clothes, you probably have more clothes that are accepted by the peoples more than my black t-shirt. So you think you're better than me. You better get out of that. Because like he said, he revives the spirit of the contrite. The devil making y'all proud and arrogant to steal your soul away. So Sam Hain, what is really pronounced Samhain. That almost sounds like Halloween, don't it? It comes from the same place that the name Jesus comes from. Jesus. The Gauls. It comes from the Gauls. Now, I could go extremely deep with this. Pause. But I'm going to keep it simple for y'all. Look, man, leave me alone, man. Because I don't go to your church. I could have really did way more damage than I've done. Y'all keep messing with me. Every time I bring out the truth, every time I come after somebody that y'all like, y'all try to come for me. With all these pagan customs that you celebrate. And it's proved by you coming after an actual prophet. Did you let your kids go to school with costumes on? Because you finna find out today. F around and find out, it's finna become a reality today. All y'all keep messing with me. Leave me alone. I already said that some Christians make it in. So what are you trying to accomplish by trying to come after me? I'm not coming to your church. Me coming to your church would be like the equivalent if I went to my local elementary school and I asked to start over. With my gray beard and all, I'm sitting in kindergarten breaking chairs. That would be going backwards. Praise to the Creator God, the one who really is, who's not a fraud, who's not a scam, who really is the reason why we're here and the earth constructs. The fact that things construct, what do I mean by construct? Stay together. Matter was created by someone. I know you don't want to believe that because of your arrogance, because you're not contrite. But allow me to help you, man. There's a movie. It's called, what is it called? Wait, let me see. Oh, man. Hold on. Give me a second. It's called The Legend of Sam Hain, but I'm trying to think of the first part of it. Is it called Evil Breed? Yeah, I think it's Evil Breed. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Evil Breed, The Legend of Sam Hain. Now, the movie Evil Breed, The Legend of Sam Hain, I wrote down the plot of it. Listen to this. In Ireland, a fierce and brutal cluster of cannibals roamed the haunted hills. Heads began to roll and bones began to crack when 5 American students fall foul to their flesh-munching madness. You see how they just throw it on the movies? The Celtics believed the veil between the living and the dead was thin and spirits could visit the living. Now watch this. This took place between October 31st and November 1st. What we call Halloween. It's what we call Halloween. So, how fitting. The whole folklore is about a character named Stingy Jack. Look up Stingy Jack. Look up the story of Stingy Jack. The mythical story of Stingy Jack. How fitting that Michael Jackson makes a video called Thriller. Well, the dead arise. Matter of fact, let's go to the dead arise from the dead. Let's go to what I think his name is Vincent Price, what he was saying. But I want you to look up Stingy Jack yourself. Let's go to Thriller narration, which was nothing more than Sam Hain on video. But I still like Michael Jackson. I still like his music. Look, man, they was paying him a lot to push their culture out there. Now every Halloween, and I forgot to play it this year. Thriller night, they dance, the dead people dance. Okay, here it is. Listen. Well, I can't play it because they might copyright. I gotta, I want to read it. I want to read it. I can't play the song. They don't copyright me. Okay, here it is. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize Yah's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. No mere mortal can resist the evil of Thriller. And he laughed. Like Kamala Harris laughed, but who keeping score? That's kind of off subject. Let's get back. We back. Winter solstice. The Celts believed the veil between the living and dead was thin and spirits could visit the living. But in winter solstice, they basically, winter solstice simplifies the death of the sun. Hold on. Y'all trying to get me to believe this stuff. Hold on. We're going to keep going. So Samhain was the start of the darker half of the year, number one. Number two, a time when the normal order of the universe was suspended. This is what they believe. And y'all taking their customs upon yourself. And you wonder why you at the bottom. You started out with the Most High. Then you took upon these make-believe, made-up custom, which stem from fictional characters like Stingy Jack, who they basically said was running around dealing with the devil. Getting the devil to give him more time and all this other weird stuff. But let's keep going. Read about Stingy Jack. Number three, supernatural intensity, the motion of darkness and decay. Like I brought up Thriller. That's why they play Thriller at this time of year. Now, what else takes place? Bonfires. Celts use bonfires to appease deities and to protect against evil spirits. So listen. They was just trying to figure out what's going on. They were supposed to do what the belief that I promote is take what you know about the Most High, keep it basic. People unite based on what we know, not based on what this person said, that person said, but what we know. And we reject everything else. But yeah, we'll get around to it. Everything ain't gonna happen today. So let's just keep going. I'm showing y'all why Christianity is not the true religion. Stop acting like I gotta think like you. Stop acting like that. It's arrogant and lofty of you. You creating your own doctrines through your misunderstanding, through your refusal to listen to people who know or find the people who know. There's people in the church, they'll never listen to me. They'll call me an evil spirit, all that. Look, man, let's keep going. Jack-o'-lanterns. Again, the Stingy Jack. Read about it. Carving scary faces into turnips and potatoes to scare off Stingy Jack and other evil spirits. Stingy Jack is Irish folklore. Basically, he was a drunk. I want you to read it. I'm not even going. So, murmurs, or mummers, mummers. In Ireland, what the mummers would do, they would put on costumes and go door to door singing songs to the dead. So, when people trick or treat, just know and understand where that came from. You know how we trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. In Ireland, they sung songs to the dead. It was almost like trolling. Like they went to people who they felt were just study it, man. So if you give them candy, you give them candy. But you gotta break this stuff. Like if you choose to give them candy, I choose to stay out of it. Be like, I'm only giving them candy because they kids. I understand what this means. But they don't understand. So either you just don't answer the door, which I would say is the best thing to do. Or if you give them candy, you break that curse by pronouncing that you know what this symbolizes and you're not a part of it. The devil will be in the courtroom of the Most High trying to accuse you over Halloween. Gonna do it anyway. But let's keep going. How fitting, Stingy Jack Daniels. Stingy Jack. Allegedly, I want you to read it for yourself, but allegedly Stingy Jack basically asked the devil to let him get drunk one more time, which is probably where the last meal thing comes from too. So, winter solstice, let's talk about that. Also known as the shortest day and the longest night of the year. Now, you who try to make me think like you said not only did you give him a different name, but you gave him a different birthday. So you basically saying that I'm not going to be saved by God unless I believe in this renamed individual who you just added to your collection of sun gods. Let's talk about it. The shortest day, the winter solstice, technically does not end until December 25th. Y'all came up with this thing about he laid dead 3 days and 3 nights. And I used to believe that. But I don't care or know how long any of the sons lay dead. It don't matter. All that matters is the knowledge he brought. All y'all celebrating Christmas are actually celebrating winter solstice. Wasn't no Savior born on that day. Y'all saw Boondocks? Everything he was saying was right. And Uncle Ruckus, I ain't no Scrooge is gonna be in there, huh? I mean, it was funny, but they were showing you something right there. It is the death and rebirth of the sun god in all paganism. You believe that's his birthday, and you, in your arrogance and your loftiness, is trying to get me to believe it. And because I have learned the truth, I'm somehow lost. No, you lost. Said you should not worship any image, any graven image of anything in the earth, anything in heaven above, or anything in the earth below. And you do it anyway because you don't drink. I do like drinking. I don't get drunk, but I like drinking. But most of that is also how I troll y'all. I troll you. Troll the heck out of you. I troll my relative. I troll my old friend. I'm trolling all these people who don't understand. And I hope that the moment comes where I'll be like, okay, now I can teach you how you really get in with the Most High. Not do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts is supposed to be the way you stay humble. Like, okay, because you are the Holy One and you is no darkness at all, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to do it? Oh, this is a gray area? Okay, that means that I can either do it or not do it. Sin is the breaking of the law. But according to Christianity, the law was fulfilled by the sacrifice, the human sacrifice, because they say that Christ was a man. Again, you watch the other part, I showed you that Christ, they was trolling him. Human sacrifice is the thing of the devil. Guess where it started? With Cain and Abel. Cain was doing his own thing, so the devil was in his ear, just like he was in Eve, or she was in Eve's ear. In AD 274, Roman Emperor Aurelian made December 25th Dies Natalis Solis Invictus, the birthday of Sol Invictus. So unless you are going to minimize the sun into being Sol Invictus, it will be proper for you to stop saying he was born December 25th, which is the day that a lot of the other sun deities who not God are celebrating. Y'all threw him in there too. That ain't right. That's not right. I got so many notes, y'all. And I'm going to have these notes on all of these. So Christmas is derived from Saturnalia, which was December 17th to 23rd. They had parties, banquets, exchanges of gifts. Parties, banquets, and exchanges of gifts is not what's, ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you start saying, so I would suggest that you change the name of Christmas back to Xmas. And you just, if you want to give gifts, then you just give gifts. You can give gifts any day of the year, from January 1st to December 31st. I said to her, I said, I think we should start back just giving the kids gifts just to thumb our nose at them. They try to act like they got more money, like they better than us, because we know the truth about Christmas. You ain't better than me. I could give my kids gifts from January 1st to December 31st. Y'all lost, man. Y'all don't know what to believe because y'all don't read. Y'all not connected to the Most High. Remember, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Y'all believe, y'all go along with everything. Y'all go along with everything. Your Christmas is derived, like I said, from Saturnalia. In East Asia, they had something similar to the sun goddess Amaterasu. Basically, she comes around that time of year. She comes out of a cave, like she was said to come out of a cave. St. Patrick's Day is really spring equinox. And again, let me say again, the Celtics made animal and human sacrifices to deal with great stresses that they was having in their life, famines and wars. So they made sacrifices to appease the gods, just like they trying to get you to believe that this individual named Jesus Christ died for your sins. I used to teach it. I got videos on YouTube. But what actually happened was that person that they're talking about, we don't know his name. We know many prophets came through there during those times of those Roman emperors. We don't know which one it's based off of. But we know that he probably was darker than me. And they like, who this dude think he is coming through here telling us what to do? So they hung him from a tree to curse him and his future descendants. Just like, listen, man, these white supremacist groups are representations, or they come from those same lines where they think the enemy is us because the devil has deceived them as well. If you think a person, you're a person, this is a person. If you think that a person is your enemy based on their race, and now I'm talking some dangerous stuff. You think a person is your enemy based on their word, the devil has deceived you. This by their fruit you will know. This is one way I'll be knowing who really down with the Most High in all these religions and who ain't. I told y'all the story about the deacon in the church out in Menominee Falls. I needed a job real bad. I interviewed well. I had more experience than any of them, and he didn't give it to me. And I saw his crew, different time, they trucks and stuff. None of them was black. But this dude claiming to believe in some savior. He need to save you from racism. A lot of y'all need to get saved from racism. Because you gonna stop your soul from being saved by racism. That's what the purpose of it is from Satan. Because racism will keep you from being lowly in heart. He told you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Told you that, man. So, I'm going to stop with this part. I just wanted to get into some of the equivalent holiday practices. Halloween, Christmas. That some of y'all is partaking in, but you think this is why you self-righteous. Self-righteous is defined as righteousness that comes from the self. You not declared righteous and dealt with as righteous by the Most High. You done declared yourself righteous. You done created your own laws and commandments. And people who don't listen to you, you always want to tell them, like dude tried to tell me, like I need to get saved. He that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. So just because you call yourself getting saved at this day or that day, you still got to endure to the end. And sometimes you not having the right teaching will keep you from enduring to the end. Some of y'all, I'm going to strip you out of that faith. I tried not to, because I know you still could make it if you do it right. If your heart is right, if your mind is right, you still could make it through Islam, Christianity, Jehovah's Witness. But don't think any of those religions are the true religion. There is no true religion. There is true and false, righteous and unrighteous, myth and fact, good and evil. There is no true religion. So through this series, I'm going to be going down the line and I'm going to be connecting some of these make-believe. And matter of fact, Oannes. I'm finna show you something with Oannes. Y'all even got pagan symbols on your car, and you out here trying to witness to somebody. You need to witness to yourself and find out what you should be believing and what you shouldn't. You inviting evil spirits by yo Caesar Borgia. You got the Last Supper picture with all these people that didn't look nothing like the real people. Didn't act nothing like the real people in your house. But you trying to tell me what I should believe. I told you I was coming. Pause. So, watch this. Can I show you something? Then we're going to close this out. Oannes. In Mesopotamian mythology, Oannes was a fishman god who taught humans about writing, arts, and the sciences. I'm going to show you. Hold on. That's awareness. Now, some of this stuff is true. It's probably where they get the whole Aquaman thing from. Aquaman is probably the film version of Oannes. But I needed to show y'all this because I'm getting ready to show you this. Now see, he was a man. Hold on. This is somebody's car. See that? Now let me show you something. Let's see if it comes up. a second. I'm definitely, if not today, I'm going to get to this because this is important for you. Okay, maybe this is it. Oh, I can show you this. Sex magic symbols. Y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So even some of the guys that think, well, they'll say things like, Christianity is the white man's religion. But then they still have the anchor, which is also a sex magic symbol. Wait, hold on, let me go back to it. I hope y'all saw that. The cross is a sex magic symbol. The chalice is a sex magic symbol. The 6-point star is a sex magic symbol. The triangle, the circle. The real people who know this stuff, look what it says. Symbols of Sex Magic book. Mother is Rising. The sex magic. See, y'all talk about people that be practicing witchcraft. They be knowing more than y'all. They be knowing more than y'all. They be like literally having y'all practicing right with them, but you just not as good at it. Now let's go to some more of these. Okay, here's some more. It says by black magic symbolism, right? Look at the bottom, right here. Yes, sir. Leave me alone, man. Stop coming on here telling me I need to get saved and all this other stuff. You don't know who I am. Obviously. If you knew who I was, you would not be coming to me like this. Stop playing, man. Let's go to some more. Let's go to some more. I want to go to some recognizable one. So when y'all see people doing this, look right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all don't even be knowing. Y'all be on pictures doing this stuff. But then you will try to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a book. This person knows more than you. Symbols of Sex Magic. Secrets from the Temple of Isis and Lilith. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Which is also why some of these people are richer than y'all Christians. Because y'all dabblers, the dabblers normally don't have the material backing. They don't have the wealth to match. Like this. I guarantee you do know what he's talking about. Money, magic, secrets. I guarantee you he got money. Look at these symbols. Some of which are gang symbols. Wow. Let me see some that y'all familiar with. Somebody even wrote a book, The Illuminati Thought Control. Sex, Magic, Brainwashing. So again, and so this person is breaking it down. Says the internet was founded on these three letters: XXX, triple X. Triple X is normally like the highest form of the what people deem as nastiness and sex. So if a movie has triple X, that means they're gonna be going in the butt, going between the chest, doing everything. X just means they might show them, but they ain't gonna show everything. That's where, look, man, we gonna get into this stuff. This video is long, so I'm gonna end it because there's plenty time. Plenty time. I might get this book just to see what he's saying. But notice the symbolism. WWW, which is really XXX. Symbolically, like if you look at it and you cut a few pieces away, but Christianity, they got it. They got the truth. Anybody that's saved in Christianity is not saved because they in Christianity. So stop telling me and trying to get me to believe like you. When this is over, you gonna stop. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more of this series and more of the other videos. Hit the like button. Support if you're able. And I'll see you on the next video.